Please state your name, your job, and how long have you been living in Saudi Arabia?
I'm Christina Nicole Imperial. I am currently a corporate communications in a hospital in Saudi Arabia. And I have been living here since I was born, subtracted by around 3 years when I went to the Philippines and then I came back again. So,
Okay.
we need the exact year
No,
or...
it's okay.
Okay po. Kasi hindi ko sure.
Okay. So, for the real first question, how was your experience during the first months living in Saudi Arabia? Or growing up
So,
in Saudi
okay
Arabia?
po. Ayun, umpisahan ko na lang siya when I went back to Saudi grade 1. Sa umpisa po, hindi naman siya malaking pagbabago for me. Ewan ko, feeling ko siguro dahil I was young back then. Ang iba lang is, syempre, iba yung mga tao, iba yung suot nila, iba yung food, most importantly. Tapos, wala kang makikita masyadong vendors sa labas, unlike sa Pilipinas na may street foods, ganyan.
Yes.
Pero, other than yung physical na changes, parang it's still the same. Ayun nga lang, syempre iba yung way ng expressing faith dito kasi parang ako, personally, I'm a Catholic. Hindi as open as kunyari sa Pinas na nagsisimba every Sunday or pupunta-punta sa church. Pero dito, yun, kailangan namin i-observe yung rules and traditions, culture under the religion sa Saudi.
Yes.
Ayun po.
Okay. What was the biggest initial difference you noticed about Saudi Arabia compared to the Philippines in terms of communicating?
Communicating, first po, language, of
Yeah.
course. So, magkaiba yung language dito and sa Pilipinas. Tapos, given na hindi na naman kasi Arabs yung nasa Saudi Arabia, meron mga
Yes.
Indians, Pakistans, may
Diverse
mga
din
Americans,
sila.
British. Oo, super diverse po. So, parang in terms of communicating, more on English, which is something new kasi syempre sa Pinas, sanay tayong
Yes.
Filipino lang, ganyan. So, dito, ayun, iba yung lengguwahe at the same time, iba yung mannerisms, ganun. Iba yung, kunyari, may idea tayo ng English. Pagdating dito, iba yung pag-express ng bawat nationality. So, yun, makikita mo siya evidently. Kahit na as a child, obvious siya na parang iba na yung dating nung English from other nationality. Yun, language lang naman mainly.
Okay. So, do you have any ideas on what topics do Arabs talk about? Sa office mo?
Anong ideas po?
Like, di ba sa, I think mga British, they start talking to a stranger or kahit sino man, tatanungin nila, the weather is nice, right? Parang ganun. So, how do they start talking or conversing with other people? Yung mga Arabs.
Arabs with Arabs or Arabs with other nationalities po?
Yes. Kahit either Arabs to Arabs or Arabs to other nationalities.
Well, kasi given na for me, lumaki na ako dito since, yun nga, grade 1, na aware ako, may mga certain words na syempre nag-ring ng bell for me. So, I tend to understand the context of what they're saying. Pero, mostly kasi encounters-wise, parang English din naman yung bungad nila sa atin. So, parang hi, hello lang din sila. Pero, there are times na parang Arabs communicating with other Arabs, syempre, confusing na siya. Pero you get to understand what they're saying kasi may Arab classes tayo before. Pag tagpiin mo yung mga familiar ka na words. Tapos, given the way they speak, malalaman mo kung kailan parang it's a serious one or nagchichikahan lang sila, okay, nag-aaway na sila. So, parang you get to tell rin naman with the way they speak and what little knowledge you have of the language.
Okay. Ayan. So, ito naman. What topics are taboos to Filipinos but not to them and vice versa? Do you have any idea?
Topics that are taboos to Filipinos, but not to them.
Or vice versa?
Topics
Ganun.
that are taboo to them, but not to Filipinos.
Mm-mm.
Ayun, parang it changed din kasi. Parang earlier, siguro when I was younger, parang mas mahigpit. So, parang mas maraming topics na sensitive sila. Kumbaga, parang tandaan ko nung nagkaklase sa Pilipinas, ay sa school before, na pag yung basta yung buhok, sinabi nilang, lumabas ka na basta yung buhok, it has this sexual connotation na agad. So, parang yung mga ganong bagay, iba na yung dating sa kanila. So, in terms of parang topics, kahit minsan the way you carry yourself lang, minsan taboo na sa kanila eh. Kunyari, pag naglakad ka ng medyo makending, iba na yung dating. Tapos sa atin, normal lang yun. Kasi diba mga Pilipino, mga parang ganun lang, let it all out, or parang express yourself. Pero sa kanila, iba na yun. Tapos, ngayon, when I look at it, halimbawa, now that I'm working, as opposed to nung mas open-minded na yung tao, na parang they can outright talk about relationships, which before was really taboo, na diba parang
Yes.
talking to an opposite gender is
True.
quite a big thing, na parang makita ka lang malapit sa isa, parang pwede ka ma-police, parang gano'n.
Oo.
Hindi na. So, parang any topic can go na. Depende na lang sa age pala ng kausap mo. Kasi parang kung newer generation, siguro 30s to early 40s, open sila. Like, same lang ng mindset natin.
Okay.
Pero, pag nakakausap ko yung mas matatandang colleagues, minsan I can't shake their hands kasi it's taboo with them. It's not a topic, just gesture, pero it's taboo with them na. Pero the other ones, parang yun yung mga babatukan ka lang nila, igaganon lang yung buhok mo. Ayun. Pero, taboos to Filipinos but not to Arabs, parang sa atin kasi mas open tayo, so generally parang hindi naman ganun ka-taboo sa atin.
Yeah.
Siguro na lang the way they speak minsan na medyo pasigaw. Kung hindi natin naiintindihan, ganun. Pero generally mas open tayo eh.
Okay. So, ayan. Next is, tone they usually speak in compared to the Filipinos?
Ayan. So, segue na yung answer ko kanina.
Oo.
Generally, mas loud sila and parang mas aggressive.
Intimidating,
Hindi naman
ganon.
Opo. Hindi necessarily galit sila, pero yung tone kasi ng pagsasalita nila, mabilis na strong, na
Oo.
parang, gano'n. So, pag nakasanayan mo lang, paano ma-identify kung kailan sila normal na nag-uusap lang, kailan sila galit na. Pero generally, kung bago ka sigurong exposed to the culture, isip mo parang galit sila agad, galit sila lagi. Or parang nagde-demand sila agad ng maraming bagay. Kasi parang kahit sabihin nilang, parang, kunyari, can you please this? Diba parang ganun siya kung sabihin natin, sana, can you get this please? Parang, or an utos rather than a pakiusap.
And so ito, do they have slang words they use when conversing?
Slang word. Actually, sabi nung colleague ko na 23-year-old Arab, a female Arab, sabi niya marami kasi minsan kakausapin niya ako, tapos gagamitin niya yung slang. Siyempre, hindi ko maintindihan.
Oo.
So, darating yung isa naming colleague din na early 30s na male naman. Tapos sabihan niya ako na slang yung ginamit niya sa'yo, huwag mong intindihin yan. Parang hindi konsepto yung sinasabi niya. Parang linggo lang ng kabataan ngayon. So, parang apparently marami kasi minsan kahit mini-message niya ako, magta-type siya in Arabic. Tapos parang ako, Filipino girl over here, kasi explain niya na parang, kunyari yung hahaha natin, may different ways sila of saying it in a more younger generation way. Tapos hindi pa type niya sa akin. So parang ganon. Parang tayo lang din naman sila. Tayo lang
Oo.
in a different language.
True. And so, what forms of non-verbal communication are they used to?
I think you would agree with me when I say na maraming kamay na nangyayari sa usapan nila. As in, every word ito.
Yes.
Ito yung pinaka-famous for us. It can mean other things sa ibang cultures. Pero
Yes.
dito kasi sa Saudi and sa Arabs, diba parang saglit lang or dahan-dahan
Yes.
yung meaning nitong kamay na to. Pero yun, really, observations-wise, masyado silang makamay. Bawat salita, parang makasakit sila ng tao sa paligid, which adds them being passive-aggressive. Kasi diba, ang dami ng ganun,
Yes.
ganun. So parang, lahat ng sinasabi nila, ini-impose or lahat parang, ganun, ini that time.
When it comes to
ayun,
greetings, yun napapansin mo.
naman, pwede ba ako mag-share ng experience? Ayun, kasi parang, meron ditong thing ng pagbebeso-beso. Male to male, female to female, but never male to female. As in, diba? Parang yung guys, itong nakikita mo sila, lalo na yung older ones,
Yes.
magbebeso-beso sila, tapos parang, what? Doon sa culture natin, diba, parang younger us, parang upper LM or high school selves natin, bakit nagbebeso-beso yung boys dito? Eh, diba tayo sa Pilipinas, sanay po tayong mga
Girls.
titas ang
Oo.
nagbebeso-beso. So, parang yung ginagawa nila. Tapos dito din naman, kahit girls, meron ding pagbebeso-beso. Tapos it varies ata from places. Kasi may ibang beso ng parang 2 times in, kunyari, cheek niya, cheek ko. Beso 2 times, may ibang 3 times, or may ibang dito, dalawa,
Yes.
isa dito. So parang, na-experience ko siya one time na parang may gathering. Tapos syempre, andun yung mga Arabs and everything. Nakamit ako ng group of girls na inassume ko naman from same location. Pero apparently, nung nagbeso ako sa isa, edi, ginamit ko yung usual na alam ko, tatlong side. Tapos, nung doon na sa isa, parang, dalawa pa lang kami dito, lumipat siya sa kabila. So, parang ako, awkward. The next person naman, isa dito, isa sa kabila, tapos isa pa dito. Until the point na nakastila ako dito, hinahayaan ko silang bumesa.
Sila na lang yung gumalaw.
Pero, ayun, ang sabi sa akin, meron daw talagang specific way of doing that. I just don't know how and kung paano nila na-identify kung kailan certain number of times. Pero ayun, may ganun pala. Hindi lang basta nagbabeso-beso yung mga tao.
Okay. So, skip na tayo sa next question kasi nasagot mo na yung question. And,
O basta hindi lang sila comfortable with physical touch kung different genders. Pero generally, touch sila sa gender nila.
So, how do Saudi Arabians value space and territory?
Space and territory.
Yes.
In terms of, ano po ulit to?
Like, sa atin, actually lahat kasi ng tao merong personal space, di ba? So, kapag parang lumagpas yung isang tao, kuwari stranger, lumagpas sa personal space mo, parang magiging uncomfortable ka na. Talagang parang either, parang sasabihin mo, itutulak mo na siya, or, ay ikaw na yung mismong lalayo. So, napansin mo sa mga Arabs, when it comes to personal space?
Actually, kung before working here, masasabi kong parang mas secluded sila na parang ang pwede lang pumasok doon sa safety bubble nila is yung relative nila or parang kakilala na talaga nila. Pero ngayon, na-integrate na rin ako, parang same lang din sila sa atin, sa culture natin, na may mga taong okay lang na sige hug or something. May mga taong okay lang din na magtanong ka ng personal stuff, tapos sasagutin nila, may mga willing mag-share. At the same time, meron din namang sobrang parang into the introvert side, na they would rather not share agad unless you're too close na. Tapos they would rather not to hug din. Kahit na-close na kayo, hindi muna sila makikipag-hug until siguro, like after a few months na talagang close na kayo. So parang generally the same lang. Ngayong tinitignan ko na siya. As opposed to yung dating beliefs natin na parang mas masyado nga lang silang into their safety bubbles. Pero siguro, dun mga conservative people, baka ganun pa rin. They tend to parang via way, lumayo sa mga different cultures. Pero generally the same.
Okay. And so, how did you cope in the adjustment of living and growing in Saudi Arabia?
Sobrang cheesy nung sagot, pero I made friends! Ayun, parang, ano ba to in terms of ngayong working na or in terms of nung una akong dumating dito growing up?
Ayun, growing up.
Growing up, kasi I went to an international Philippine school. So,
Yeah.
paramihan naman, puro Filipino. Kaya, ayun, sabay-sabay kami, /tayong mag-figure out kung ano ba talaga yung place natin sa environment na to and kung paano tayo mag-act with everything around us. So, yun, madali siya kasi may kasama sa journey, kumbaga. As in, every step of the way, pag may natututunan yung isa, syempre share. Or minsan hindi natin na-realize, natututo na pala tayo sa mga ginagawa natin. Pero ngayong working, mas mahirap siya kasi syempre solo ka na lang. So, meron kang mga colleagues dito. Iba-iba kasi kayo ng time na pumasok. So, sila, mas sanay na sila kaysa sa'yo. Kahit na ako, dito ako lumaki, being exposed to working with different nationalities din is different than being a child na bumibili lang sa mall, bumibili sa food court na madaling mag-interact. Sobrang simple lang nung conversations. Pero ngayon, nung papasukan mo na ng intellectual and work-related, it's different din po. So, how do I cope with that? I made friends ulit. Same with nung growing up. So, parang, yan, may friends ako na mga 20s, early 30s, gano'n. Tapos sila yung nag-guide. And okay naman, kasi natututo ko from them, natututo sila from me, ng culture ng natin, na Philippines. Ay.
Ayan. And so, what was the biggest adjustment you had to make to Saudi Arabian way of communicating?
Adjustment. Way of communicating. Paano ba?
Magkaiba ba yung way, yung tone, or yung way of speaking ng female and male Arabs?
Yeah, makes sense. Yung female dito, surprisingly, mas aggressive yung tone nila.
Kaysa sa male?
Feeling ko kasi mas exposed ang males sa social interaction.
Oh, yes.
Kasi parang lately lang naman na open ang females na mag-work, mag-drive, everything. So parang nandun pa rin sila sa opening up stage. So parang may wall pa rin with them as opposed to guys na alam na nila kung paano mag-handle ng kapwa. So ayun, aside from them being more rigid, parang, adjustment? Wala na rin masyado kasi yun nga, given na na-grow up na dito, alam mo na medyo may clue pa na talaga. So parang gano'n na lang din. Ibabagay mo na lang sa personality ng tao.
Okay. Yan. Since diba diverse ang mga tao sa Saudi, how has the mixed culture of Saudi Arabia help you in communicating with others?
Uy, gusto ko yun tanong. Ano ulit yung tanong?
And how has the mixed culture of how has the mixed culture of Saudi Arabia helped you in communicating with others?
Okay. Ayun, since diba kanina na-open natin na sobrang diverse ng culture dito, medyo melting pot din siya. And siya sa atin as communications majors, na alam na natin i-handle yung iba't ibang klase ng pag-communicate ng tao. Kasi dito, like, we opened kanina, dun sa earlier questions na since mayroong Indians, may
Yes.
Pakistans, may Arabs, may British, may Americans, may Koreans, parang everything is here. Yung accents,
Mm.
na-expose ka sa different accents agad na it's not as hard as kunyari first time mo ma-expose. So, yun, mas marami tayong phonemes na na-orient ba yung sarili natin. So, it's easier to identify what they mean, what they want to say. So, aside from that, pakikipag-usap naman in terms of parang establishing conversations, it's different from every person and it's different from every nationality. Kasi diba may mga bagay na hindi mo ma-open sa ganitong nationality kasi alam mo parang hindi sila diverse with that one. Hindi sila as open as others with the topic. So, ayun, yung growing up in an environment na na-expose ka, malalaman mo na in future interactions kung paano mo, kumbaga, i-handle o i-carry yung conversation na para mas magiging efficient at mas madali for you and for the person na kausap.
Okay, next. What did you learn about the culture of Saudi Arabia? Super easy question na to sa'yo.
Actually, parang ito yung pinakamahirap. Parang naalala ko yung mga...
Ito talaga yung pinakamahirap.
Yung mga Arabic books ng elementary, na may mga pictures ng mga places, tapos kung anong year na-establish yung bansa. Yun yung mga naalala ko. Pero, pwedeng practical na lang. Kasi
Sure,
nakalimutan ko
go.
na rin yung
Oo.
in terms of culture na,
At yung sa tingin mong parang interesting or unique.
Kasi parang alam naman na ng lahat ng tao na it's a conservative country.
Yes.
Na parang ang daming bawal and everything. Pero pag nandito ka na talaga, when you get to live inside the country, ma-realize mo na ang daming masayang bagay na nangyayari dito. It's a more comfortable place.
True.
Tapos, in terms of comparing it, kunyari, sa Philippines,
Yes.
Paano ba? It makes you feel safe, in a way.
True.
Kasi parang, di ba, sa Pilipinas, ang daming taong nakapalibot sa atin. Tapos, culture-wise, mas madaling mag-approach ang bawat tao. Unlike dito na parang you get this sense of safety bubble dito na parang yung community mo lang at ikaw, kahit na maraming ibang factors dyan, hindi kayo nagpapakailamanan in a way na hindi na comfortable for each other. Tapos, culture, ano ba? Alam na rin naman kasi ng karamihan ng tao na iba yung damit.
Oo.
Tapos, pero feeling ko ang highlight, kahit na alam na rin to ng lahat ng tao, yung food. Surprisingly. Ewan kung sa mga batang yun na lumaki dito, pero feeling ko naman, yung mga colleagues naman akong laking Pinas, tapos dito na nagtatrabaho ngayon, na-enjoy talaga nila yung food. Tapos, yung mga gatherings ito, can I open up about Ramadan? Kasi culture
Sure.
naman.
Yes.
Or
Go
is
ahead.
it too much na?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Ano? Okay lang. Ayun, parang sa Ramadan kasi, makikita mo yung essence of sharing dito na parang after the time that they fast, namimigay sila ng food to break the fast. Tapos parang sa Pilipinas, diba, kung isipin mo, bago ka makapamigay ng pagkain, gugulhin ka pa talaga ng mga bata sa paligid na parang ate-ate pa yung pagkain. Parang ganon.
Yes.
Dito voluntarily they share. And hindi talaga sila madamot. Generally. Yun lang naman yung mga highlight talaga sa kayo, mga pagkain.
Yan.
Pero yun.
Okay.
Enough. Ba yun?
Yes, enough na. Okay, next question. Have you noticed any changes in yourself, in your personal life, since you've lived in Saudi Arabia?
This is so sad. Changes in yourself and in your personal life. Oh, oh, oh. First, kasi kahit na dito naman na lumaki, kahit na parang ito na yung matatawag mong home, pagdating kasi sa Pilipinas na diba nag-establish rin tayo 4 years, kunyari, for college,
Yes.
you get to build connections there. Tapos, what mostly affects it is the fact na parang iniwan mo yung lahat ng in-establish mo sa Pilipinas. So, in terms of personal life, yung friends mo, karamihan nasa Pinas. Yung colleagues mo na mga mentors mo and everything nasa Pilipinas din. So parang pagdating mo dito, medyo blank slate ka din ulit.
Mm-mm.
Aside from, syempre, andito yung family mo. Pero yung friends mo rin, kunyari, while growing up dito, wala rin sila dito. So, ayun, blank slate nga. So, you have to start over. It's not that bad, pero it's a change. So, I guess it will count as something impacting. Ayun.
Yun. So, sa ano naman, what about the gender roles in Saudi Arabia?
At feeling ko na-open rin natin to kanina
Yes.
going through the first part. Gender roles, unang-una sa lahat, like we said earlier, kailan lang open yung pagiging integrated ng women dito sa country na to, which is actually good kasi parang nung umalis tayo 4 or 5 years ago, hindi pa siya as open as now.
Yes.
So ngayon, pwede na mag-drive yung mga tao, ngayon talaga yung mga babae. Tapos ngayon, mas binibigyan na sila ng opportunities to work na kahit gano'n ka-minimal yung job or minsan nabibigyan na rin sila ng responsibilities talaga for them. Which is good kasi as a woman, makikita mo yung pinaglalaban sa Pilipinas na gender equality, diba? Dito
Yes.
talaga makikita mo yung inequality niya, sobrang evident, hindi siya subtle thing. So, yung baby steps nila into trying to, hindi balance it, trying lang to
give chance.
open the doors.
Ganun.
Yun, to give chance for the female is a huge thing na, given the culture and the history of the
Yes.
country. Ayun. Ayun.
And second to the last question. What have you noticed regarding the employment in Saudi Arabia?
Employment in Saudi Arabia. In what way po?
Siguro sa giving of work to other nationalities since, di ba, may Saudization dyan sa Saudi?
Ayun. Okay. So, since open yung Saudization, in connection na rin siguro sa question kanina, dun sa gender roles, parang isa rin sa aim nila for putting that in is to give opportunities nga. So, ang nangyayari ngayon with employment, there are specific positions na solely for Saudi nationals.
Yes.
So, hindi sila pwede mag-employ ng Filipinos for those positions. Pero, in terms of workload, I think they still give more to foreigners. Oo. Kasi parang, baby steps pa lang yung dito sa country na to. Sige, ilalagay nila dyan sa specific position, pero yung amount of things na gagawin mo, hindi siya mag-equal to the amount of things na ginagawa nung expatriate in the same position, kumbaga. Halimbawa, tayo para sa ng posisyon, yung responsibilities na binibigay ata sa akin, mas grave as compared to them. Sa ngayon na, kasi syempre beginning stages, pero hopefully it won't be that way naman. Pero yun, which is a good thing. It means na they trust us din.
Ayan, sa last question. Paano ko ba tatanungin? Okay, can you describe the religious beliefs in Saudi Arabia? compared to the Filipinos?
So, firstly, na alam naman ng lahat, it is a Muslim country.
Yes,
So,
Islamic country.
same with our Muslim brothers and sisters sa Pilipinas. Ganun din naman yung way. Kaya lang, syempre dito, since andito yung Holy Land talaga ng mga Muslims,
Mm-mm.
it's more evident and more religious ba? Parang
Mm-mm.
it's Muslims in the Philippines 2.0. Kasi ito
Oo.
talaga, ito yung core nila eh. So, makikita mo talagang pinapractice yung teachings dito. Makikita mo ino-observe
Yes.
yung mga nakasulat sa Quran talaga. So, compared to that of the Filipinos, so, sa Philippines, well, hindi sa Philippines, sa more parang dominant religious sector sa Philippines,
Mm-mm.
so diba Christianity,
Yes.
so other forms of Christianity,
Mm-mm.
mas open sa Pinas, kasi
Mm-mm.
parang, ano kung ma-explain lang? Mas, magkaiba kasi syempre ng teachings talaga
Yes.
and how people are expected to follow the teachings. So sa Philippines, parang mas lenient ata.
Mm.
Kasi some people wouldn't necessarily observe a specific teachings, while others, they would. So, hindi siya mandatory na parang you are expected to follow this and you are expected to do this. Unlike here, na hindi naman sinasabi directly or outright na, expected kang gawin to
Mm-mm.
kasi nasa Saudi ka. Pero, given the culture na lang nila, katulad nung tuwing Ramadan, everyone does it. Everyone observes it.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone observes it. So, unlike in the Philippines sa kanyari, di ba, Holy Week, tas no meat, hindi naman lahat ng Catholics nagno-no meat. Pero
Yes.
dito, given na yung respeto nila dun sa country, given it is that important to their religion, in-observe talaga nila. Kahit na yung pagsusuot ng abaya,
Mm-mm.
just in terms of to cover oneself up, sa ibang Arab countries, it's open na.
Oo.
Parang isipin mo, UAE, Bahrain, pwedeng hindi ka mag-abaya eh. Pero dito kasi, given that it is a holy land, you tend to observe it more. You tend to respect whatever is in teachings more. So yun, compared sa Pilipinas na, ayun na, mas open and mas lenient. So kung ikaw, sanay ka dun sa way ng religious sector sa Pilipinas, pagdating mo dito, syempre ma-overwhelm ka na parang, bakit ang stricto? Bakit ang daming bawal? Pero kung isipin mo lang yung religion in mind, magigets mo yung respect out of everything na ginagawa. So, ayun.
Additional question.
Sige po.
Yung sa mga Filipinos na not Muslim, what did you observe?
Dito sa, kunyari ako,
like the community of Catholics, Christians, what did you observe? Since Saudi Arabia is an Islamic country, paano nyo parang
in-expose yung thing?
yes.
Paano ba? Kasi syempre, tayo kanyari Filipinos, we belong to a certain community. So kahit na parang Filipino community lang siya, you tend to find people then na nagsha-share ng same faith as you. In the same way, kunyari sa Indian community, hindi naman lahat sila Christian, hindi lahat sila Muslim, yung iba Hindus.
Yes.
So parang within the community or the pool of people na nandito, nakahanap ka ng kaparehas mo. So which in turn, you tend to parang stick together and in one way or another, find a way to express your faith. Hindi naman kailangan na parang outright siya na gagawa ka ng simbahan dito or gagawa ka ng templo dito. Pero yung how you live your teachings then ng religion mo, parang ganun lang. Parang it's a subtle way of following your or parang subtle way of expressing expressing your beliefs. Kasi hindi mo siya pwedeng isigaw dito eh.
Mm.
Mapapahamak ka. Ano lang, ayun, most of the other cultures, subtle observances. Pero, it's enough. It's more than enough given the situation here. So, yung mere fact lang na nagkakaroon ng avenue yung mga tao dito naman to observe din the religion they believe in.
Mm-mm.
It's something to be thankful na rin.